Okay, Sabo, is this what we're really doing?
Yeah! What it do, world? I want to welcome y'all to another episode of Produced by Sabo World, and y'all are tapped in with your host, Sabo World. I just want to say today we got a very special guest on today's episode, man. We really tapped in with the heart of Atlanta right now, you know. Um, Before I get this show started, though, I want to give a shout out to all of our sponsors. Hey, so check it real quick. We just want to take a minute of time to give a huge shout out to our sponsors for ensuring that this podcast is comfortably and correctly recorded and edited, as well as properly distributed so that we can provide an enjoyable listening experience for our listeners. So our first shout out goes to Georgia State University, located in downtown Atlanta, Georgia. Secondly, we want to give a huge shout out to Creative Media Industries Institute, also known as the CMII building, also located on Georgia State campus in downtown Atlanta, Georgia. The Creative Media Industries Institute builds connections between creative students and the entertainment and information industries. Its focus is on advanced technology, workforce training, building a national model for media, entrepreneurship, and collaborating with media and arts industry partners. This is where creativity happens, and this is where our home studio is located at. And last but not least, we want to send a huge shout out to Lump Made Publishing, LLC, for being one of our distributors and making sure that this podcast is available for your listening ears, no matter what platform you decide to use. And now, let's get back to the show. But like I said, we got a very special guest today. I want to introduce the song. I want to present to others. One Quan, what it do, my boy? What's going on, bro?
Shit, what's going on, my boy Sabo?
Man, you already know what's going on. You know me, I gotta keep it 100. We really rocking this shit right now just to get this podcast going. Like, this gonna be a special one, just based on the fact of how we tapped in right now, cause we really working the move and making this shit work. Like, everybody not gonna see what we got going on right now, but we know what's going on in the midst of the moment and still getting this shit done. You feel me? But first and foremost, I really want to say I appreciate you for being locked in with me, tapping in with me, being a part of not just this podcast, but just me on my journey, bro. Because you one of the people that I'm around that has a lot to say, man. A lot to say worth listening to. You know, not just. You ain't just saying anything, like you really got something that's worth listening to, and I just wanted to get that out the way and just let you know I appreciate you, bro.
For shit, so I appreciate you too, my boy.
No, for sure. Just getting the show started, man. You know, we're gonna keep it kind of formal, but you already know we're gonna let the show just do what it do, right? But
yeah,
I wanna give people a bit of a backstory on who One Quan is. You know, for somebody who might not be familiar with you yet. Tell the people where you from, you know what I'm saying, what part of town you from, where you repping from, bro?
Shit, well, I just come from the south. I come from the south side of Atlanta. So I grew up, man, graded baby for sure.
Okay.
For shit show.
Okay.
And shit, I grew up in Oakland City. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really got to speak on that. A lot of people know what that is. But to the people who don't, you know what I'm saying? That's the 4. That's the Southwest 2. But that's Zone 4. But that where Lil Baby from, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I grew up in Zone 3 and Zone 4. But pretty much going from Oakland City, we kind of then moved to the other side of Atlanta, we moved to Cleveland.
Okay.
Cleveland Ave. So I mean, shit, I kind of bounced around the South. You know what I'm saying? My whole childhood and just upbringing, growing up in the A and shit like that.
Okay. And what I guess like just give people a little info on like what was I guess not so much of just childhood, but just your teenage years, your earliest years of being influenced. Like what was going on?
Shit, like influence. You talking about like just with the music shit? You know what I'm saying?
Not really just life in general for real. Like I guess what artists you was listening to, what things was going outside that you was a part of that just had you influenced, to be who you are.
I mean, shoot, I would say looking back, definitely like down in middle school, bro. Like Wayne, bro, that man was going crazy. Like Wayne was definitely an influence for me. Like just creatively seeing how much shit he put out and just doing his thing. But just on another tip, I mean, I just guess I always been tapped in with the music shit. So my influence is pretty much just gonna be music. But I mean, yeah, I mean, I got other people shit like that too, but I don't know.
Sure. That's a good character too.
For sure.
But check it out. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's hard for me to fake it. Like we were just offline talking some real shit, you feel me?
For sure.
And I'm trying to do it the formal way and shit, man. But fuck it, man. Like, I want to know something, bro. As an artist for you, like, what is your journey been? I guess what's your outlook on, just how things have happened for you on your path of creating music and getting to where you are now? Because I know you just dropped that dope album, Misguided.
For sure.
Like just getting to the point of being who you are now, like you got a lot of dope content out. From what I see, you have a lot of support. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess what I'm asking is just on the journey, like what has it been like for you? Has it been like good, bad? It's been hard, challenging, or you know what I'm saying?
Man, I really could take this shit all the way back, man. Like I really started this shit in high school, just pretty much playing around like in another class, just you know what I'm saying, playing around in an art class. Done found a mic, goddamn, and just started from there. So goddamn, I really just I knew how to make music in GarageBand and I knew what to do. You know what I'm saying? I knew I was interested in that shit back then, but I really ain't take that shit serious until like 2013. But I had been making music since like 2010, just on the mat, you feel me? But just me taking that shit serious when I went to college, like, I don't know, like, I did want to go to college to graduate, you feel me? But at the same time, like, the music shit kept growing and other people kept finding out that I was making music and shit like that. But overall, on the journey, bro, I mean, that shit, it ain't been easy. Like it been hard trying to find a path in this shit and just really kind of keep going with this shit, cause life happened at the same time. Like even in school, bro, like in college, when I met you, like I was just still finding myself. I was still trying to find my sound and figure out like who the hell is One Coin. Like, you know what I'm saying? I knew who I was, but what you stand for, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So this shit definitely wasn't easy, but it's like when you know who you are, it's easier. You know what I'm saying? But shit, I feel like I done came a long way just really with dedication and goddamn staying consistent too, cause that's the number one thing. Like I've been making music for a long time, but off and on and off and on, you know what I'm saying, just fucking up. But it just took time to see, like, if you really gonna do this shit, you gotta really step, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I want to ask, bro, sometimes I think I shy away from asking this type of question, even just to myself, because I guess it's like an ugly question if, depending on the answer or whatever. But I want to know, like, were there ever times where, like, you just really wanted to quit on the shit?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like when other shit came up, like I for sure wasn't even thinking about music. Like on some real shit, like so I was making music like 2013. I was a freshman, shit like that. But I wasn't on Apple Music, shit like that. I was still on SoundCloud. So it's like I'm doing my thing on there. People fucking with it. Once I really start making music, I feel like that was pretty much like 2018, 2019. Like that's when I found out how to really just goddamn do this shit and how to upload my shit and get shit certified in a certain format. So by the time I learned how to do that, like I was like, okay, cool. But just moving forward, hell yeah, I wanted to quit. Like it was multiple times I wanted to quit because it was other shit that was going on in my life to where I wasn't even thinking about music. Like shit, my first album came out in 2019. You know, I dropped a couple singles I think in 2018. That might have been my first singles that was really just out there, but like from 2019, I had really I was going through shit and it just took a minute, bro. I wasn't even really tapped into the music because I had to be there for other shit. You know what I'm saying? I had to stand on other shit. I had to just get right in a certain mental space before I could even release music. You know what I'm saying?
Now I got you. I feel you on that. So I want to know, like, cause your music is very heartfelt. You know what I'm saying?
For
Like,
sure.
the real gonna relate to it.
You gonna understand it, or you know what I'm saying. You know, if you not, that's cool. You know what I'm saying, but I don't try to put myself in no box. I just make music for what I went through, and I'm just talking about shit I went through, shit like that.
Yeah, I was just about to ask, do that. Going through a period of time where you're more focused on like just getting life in order, handling yourself, whatever that look like for you. You know what I'm saying? I know for sure, like you putting that in the music when you tap back into it, cause like when you play the music, you feel it.
Nah, for sure. Like I use my real life experiences, bro, all the time. Like in my music, like if you go through, look at my track list. Like my last album, I got a track on there called Chance. Like that's my best friend, baby. Like that's her daughter name. You know what I'm saying? Like certain shit just hit different to me. Like I just make music. I don't want to say I make music for me, but I make music to describe how I'm feeling, and then people can relate to what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like certain people can relate to what I'm saying, and I appreciate that shit. So
For sure, bro. With the project Misguided though, what's one of your favorite songs? If you had to pick a favorite song, and I don't know if it might change for you from time to time, but right now in this moment, what's one of your favorite songs off Misguided?
shit. Damn. I'll probably have to go with um I'll probably have to go with Dominique's interlude. Probably Dominique's interlude.
So
That was probably like the first. That was the first single I had like put out probably for the album. I dropped that in 2020, you know, and my album came like 2 years later. So like that was like me getting my feet wet again in the studio and stuff like that. So that album, I mean that song right there was really special to me.
gotcha. So y'all heard it here first. If you haven't checked out One Quan's album Misguided, I need you to go download that right now. We're gonna
Right
make sure
now.
y'all connected to all the information, the sources
So
on how to get that. But check it, y'all heard it here. Go check out Dominique's Interlude. Go check that one out off top, off gate. Of course, we run the project top to bottom, multiple times, different times of the day, different feeling, whatever
so
mood you in. Like play it, rock that bitch out. But go on, crank that Dominique's Interlude up.
for shit show, man, yeah. But I got them ones on there, you know what I'm saying? This album was really special to me. Like my first album, I Promised, like that was I like everything I put out, bro. I put time and I work on my craft into everything that I drop, but coming around again, like being able to make a second album with some of the same connections and like tapping in, like that was everything. So yeah, I really like this album. So it's a lot of them ones on this one.
For sure, bro. So let me ask you though, since we did mention Dominique's interlude, let me ask, who is Dominique?
So Dominique, she my older sister. You know what I'm saying? Like she behind a lot of my motivation and drive. Like when I do want to give up. You know what I'm saying? Like my sister no longer here with me, but you know I always know she here with me. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I'm coming about Dominique every time. Like everything I do is for Dominique. Like she living through me. Like all this shit that I'm rapping about and everything. Like I just feel like my purpose is to just go harder for my sister. You know what I'm saying? Like my older sister.
That's hard. So how many siblings and all did you have? You said that's your older sister.
Yeah, that's my older sister on my mom's side. So like my mom, she got 4 kids. I'm the only boy. I got 3 other sisters, Kiki and Dayana and Dominique. You know what I'm saying? And my dad's side.
All sisters on your mom's side?
Yeah, all
That's
sisters.
hard.
I'm the oldest boy. You know what I'm saying?
Hard.
So I gotta stand on business.
I
gotta show them. You know what I'm saying? And my sisters listen to my shit. So it's just I don't even be playing like that, man. I just stick to what I know, and then you know what I'm saying. Like I just speak on certain stuff when I know I got certain people listening to me, and you know what I'm saying. Like so, yeah.
That's real, bro. That's real, bro. And I know a lot of people can relate and feel like respect what you stand on.
For sure, for sure.
Dang, that's hard. So check it, bro. I'm looking at this script, but I'm trying not to goddamn be too on that.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you really goddamn be saying some shit, bro. Like,
For sure.
man, talk to me, bro. Like, in that studio,
Mhm.
if I'm a listener, right, and I'm a young rapper. I'm a young rapper about 21, 22. And I don't necessarily know what to do. Like I got motion going on, I got videos out, I got music out, like I got stuff going, but I'm not necessarily sure on what to do. Like what, if any advice, what advice would you give to a young rapper asking you that question?
I just say like if you really serious about the shit, then just do something. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. Like I used to not take the shit even serious. Like I just used to play with the shit and like, oh, I'm gonna drop a song here on SoundCloud. I'm gonna do this, but the whole time, like the people that is tapped into your music and the people that are fans, you know what I'm saying? You kind of losing them in a way because you ain't really taking it as serious. But I would just say do something, start somewhere. Like even me where I am now, like I ain't got all the keys, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't got all the videos out right now, but I'm just keeping that content coming. And I mean, if you up and coming and you really serious, you really just gotta make content and just really just keep coming and put the time into your craft and put the work into your craft, cause can't nobody do that for you. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, you know, hey man, a lot of people can be one hit wonders and shit like that, but that overnight success, that shit don't happen for a lot of people.
Yeah, for
So
the
it's
majority.
like you gotta really put time into finding your sound. Like man, in 2010, 2013, bro, I don't even want to play them songs that I was making. Like nigga probably sounded like somebody completely different. You feel me? Like that just the influence of music too. But it's like you really gotta find yourself in this shit and really what you stand for, what you rapping about, bro. Like what what you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Check it, bro. We done been tapped in. What it was, September? You pulled up on me at Lower Studios for your birthday session, right?
For sure.
That was September, right?
For sure.
Okay. So that was what? Remind me the date.
That was September the 2nd. September the 2nd.
Okay, so that early September we tapped in. Here it is. Here it is. What's today's date? It's October 9th, right?
For sure.
Since then, bro, if I be honest with the people, bro, cause I don't be telling people a lot of what I do, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. We didn't put a lot of work in, you know, since then to now. Like I'm just knowing what you've done in the studio because I've actually like been a part of the sessions, and it's been cool to be there, not only to see it, but to actually be a part of it, bro. But you got a lot of shit brewing up from what I know, bro.
For sure.
Like you got a lot of shit brewing up, bro.
For sure.
Like if you can tell any of like what you got planned, you know what I'm saying, or what can the people expect, even if you don't give them too much, but you know what I'm saying. What's coming new with One Quan?
Yeah, shit. Definitely the visuals on the way for the album. By the time, you know what I'm saying, this drop, probably gonna have some visuals, but for sure the visuals coming for the album, but also just more shit. You gonna see me in more shit. Uh I got different shit just going on, you know what I'm saying? As far as like the music, I got another album dropping before the end of the year, so for sure be on the lookout for that. I mean, like that's for shit show. Like I got a whole nother project dropping before 2023.
Okay.
So I've been putting this shit in, so I'm definitely trying to like give my people who listening, like my true fans, like I'm definitely trying to come hard for them. So another album, more visuals, you know what I'm saying, more connections, shows for real. I'm gonna tap in, you know what I'm saying? Like I really had to just get back to the roots, and kind of just get back for this album. So I feel like I'm back. I feel like I got the energy. I feel like I got the purpose again. I feel like shit, nigga. I got all this shit. Like I just got the like the certain goddamn feeling. Like nigga just gotta go hard. Don't even play with this shit no more, bro.
Yeah.
Like you can do this shit, bro. Hella niggas out here going up off of other shit. Like nigga just, I'm just trying to put the work in. So yeah, that's just how I'm coming as far as the music.
But I was gonna ask you though, bro, like. Man, you know I done cook. You know I've been cooking up beats and stuff. So I gotta ask for like producers that you got some stuff working with different producers you liking. You know, I don't know all of them ones from the album, but I know you got your sounds that you like. So
Yeah.
what producers you working with?
Yeah, shit. I definitely fuck with goddamn She Fresco
Okay.
beats. I fuck with C Fresco beats, goddamn. And for this new album, goddamn, I'm tapping in with OK Peter.
Okay.
My nigga, he from goddamn. I think he from like England or something like that. I don't know. We just been tapping in. I've been emailing him and shit. So I got some beat packs in. So just definitely trying out some new shit, new sounds, but still staying true to that. You know what I'm saying? Like that One Quan sound. But I mean, hey, definitely gotta goddamn make new shit and be versatile at the same time with this shit.
So check it. Go on, let them folk know where to send them beats to if they trying to tap in with One Coin in.
Beats for One Coin at gmail.com. So beats with an S, the number 4, the number 1, coin at gmail.com.
Yeah, y'all heard it here. Go on, goddamn, load it up.
For sure.
Load it up, man. But shit, bro, you got anything you got down? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on in music, bro. It's a lot going on in music from it being considered as one of the most dangerous jobs to it being one of the most lucrative businesses where some of these record labels are making billions of dollars a year off of the music. Like it's a lot going on. You know, like what you paying attention to, what you seeing out here in the industry, in the music world. What going on?
Man, it's so many different ways to do this shit. Like it's so many different ways. Like you can have a one hit wonder. You can have a song that trend on YouTube. You could go up on Instagram. Nick could trend on Twitter. Like it's just so crazy now with technology. Like where you could pop at. So I mean, just staying consistent, putting this shit in these folks' face. That's what's gonna separate you from a lot of people. And I mean, at the same time, like, yeah, this shit is dangerous. Like, but man, these niggas dying because if you really ask if you really want to ask me, say, well, I feel like these niggas be dying because they just be pretending to be something that they not. And no disrespect to anybody that died to gun violence in the rap game or stuff like that, but even on the smaller level, like niggas in the city, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody want to rap about drilling and stepping, and that's cool, bro. I even listen to that music, but it's about what y'all putting out and what y'all perpetuating, like the cycle. Goddamn, like folk gon' die. Like y'all rapping about a nigga not trying y'all for snatching y'all chain. What you think a nigga gonna do when he see you? You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga gonna test your gangster. But the way I just move and what I stand on, like I don't put out that type of energy. I just stand on a different type of business. Like I don't really gotta like, oh, I do this to a nigga or what I done did to a nigga, or you know what I'm saying. You don't even gotta speak on certain shit, but salute to them folks, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a lane for everybody, but as far as like it being the most dangerous job, I feel like that shit dangerous when you put yourself in dangerous situations, you know what I'm saying? You gotta move certain ways when you become bigger, you know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of niggas don't do. You just gotta move bigger, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no nigga to tell a nigga to go buy a bulletproof truck, you know what I'm saying? Cause you know, I don't got one, but I'm just saying like when you get to a certain status, you can't just be moving sloppy. And even go ahead.
I was gonna say like, okay, so look, I'm hearing what you saying, right? So I gotta ask you this, bro. How do you deal with people who might not necessarily understand that you have to level up when when you on a path to your success, whatever a person's success is, you gotta level up in how you move, how you think, how you handle business and stuff. But how you deal with somebody who might not necessarily understand, like, oh, this person has to do this because they at a different level now. You know what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying?
You just saying like why you saying? Hold on, ask it
Look,
again.
you said right, like niggas be dying because they ain't move. They moving a certain way, but they really supposed to move a specific way. When you know you got them having a certain, you having money, you having success, you know what it come with. And then if you egging it on, like you making it worse. So if you ain't moving correctly, it's like you gotta move wisely, right?
For shit, so.
So how do you deal with somebody who you might have been a friend with, been cool with, and they might not understand the fact that like, oh, like my boy leveling up, so he gotta move a certain way. So everyday life might not be the same no more as far as it pertains to my friend type shit. Like we might not see each other every day. You feel me?
Shit, I just got down. Take what come with it, you know what I'm saying? Like the real ones gonna be around for sure. Like they always gonna be around and they gonna understand. But the more you elevate, you are gonna separate from certain shit. You gonna separate from the bunches and the crowds. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna get up through there.
Yeah.
You gonna be around the ones who stuck with you and the ones who really there. Yeah. But you definitely gonna separate, bro. That shit is inevitable. Like that shit bound to happen. You feel me? Like that just happened when you go up the ladder. When you really trying to go above your peers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit bound to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like folks gonna look at you differently. Everybody might not fuck with it, but they gonna see it. You know what I'm saying? Like.
So it don't sound like anything bad thrown your way, any haters or anything really too much even affect you. Like just from how you elaborate on it, like
I
like
mean,
it is what it is.
The hating do be lame though. I be seeing like little petty shit. Like it just be like, oh, okay, like you gonna watch it, but oh, okay, like you watch it, but you ain't gonna do that, but then you gonna go do that one. So it just be certain shit like that. That'd be cool, but I don't really just let the hate get to me, cause I know why I'm making the music. I'm making the music for me and my sister. You know what I'm saying? Me and Dominique. So as long as I stay true to that and people fuck with that, I don't really just care, bro. Like, I don't really, you know what I'm saying?
What can you ask for, shit?
For sure. Like, I already know what I stand on, so I don't really be concerned about other shit. Like, when it come to music, you know what I'm saying?
This really good information, like.
Yeah. But, yeah, man, shit. Nigga just gotta keep going with this shit and get better. Because that's what I'm trying to do, like, just get better every time I touch a studio, like, and really just take my time with this shit. And everybody ain't gonna be a fan of it, you know what I'm saying? But I know when you create your own lane and stay true to who you are, like, certain people gonna respect that shit. Like, and niggas ain't gonna have no choice but to respect it, and niggas gonna be tapped in because you just putting out content.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. Nigga gonna see it.
In they face constantly.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga gonna see it in they face, bro. So it's just like what you gonna do with it. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do with all the attention and the likes? Like, you gonna let it fade away or you gonna capitalize off of it? So I just had to really just come harder, like, and just really stay on these folk net. Like, at the same time, like, show what I'm doing, but don't even show too much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. If folk be want to know shit, they be want to see shit just to be nosy.
For sure.
They don't always be all the way behind it sometimes, man.
For sure.
But shit, like you say, shit, man. You gonna shake them haters out, man.
For sure, like, nigga ain't
every time.
Nigga ain't even worry about that, bro, cause it's like that shit be the shit that keep a nigga going too.
Yeah.
It be like, damn, I know this person don't really fuck with my shit, or they portray they don't, but it's like they still watch my shit every time.
Every time.
Like, you hate my shit that much, or you don't like my shit that much, you just keep checking in on it. So it's just like, I fuck with the haters too. I like my supporters and the people who just do weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that shit be so crazy.
They tapped in.
Yeah. That shit be so crazy, bro. Like, I love the people who do weird shit too, cause it's like, you doing weird shit is proving to me that you still invested in what the hell I got going on. So it's like, I couldn't even really ask for more. Like, you still watching my shit, bro. Like, that's crazy.
So is there ever a time, I guess, if it's a person that if you personally, like, you really know them, like, close relationship type shit, and they own that, is it ever a point in time where you, like, check it, or, like...
Oh, no, for my family, like, bro, you know, family is family, bro. So I never expect none of my family to do certain shit. And I had to kind of get to that point and still, like, learning, you know what I'm saying? Because you do look at certain shit like, damn, bro, you my blood. So you supposed to goddamn like, you supposed to comment, you supposed to boom, boom, boom. But one thing I realized, like, everybody might be trying to put out their own brand. And I respect that, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got their own shit going on, so I don't hold it. I don't hold nothing versus my family, but if you consider yourself to be my close friend or whatever, like, and you just see me working and you don't really, you know what I'm saying? I just peep it, you know, I peep it and I just move accordingly, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause your close friends gonna support you. As far as acquaintances and people just that I know, if you fuck with it, you fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I work with people right now. Like, them folk listen to my shit, bro, and we clock in on the punch together. So, I mean...
That's hard, too, bro. That's fine.
Yeah, so... It's just like, shit, if you fuck with it, bro, you fuck with it. If you don't, I really don't give a damn, because it's other people that fuck with it. So... I'm just more focused on the people that fuck with it than the people who really just don't give a damn about it. But it's like, if you looking at it, that's cool anyway, bro. All this shit marketable. So it's just all about the content.
So check it, bro. Check it, right? I gotta ask you another question. I'm an artist.
Yeah.
And I'm in the studio with you. I'm at your session. I'm in the studio with you, and I'm complaining. I'm like, man, these folks always watching. They don't look at my shit. They don't like my shit. They don't comment. But I see they watching my shit. Like, he around you with all that energy. Like, what advice you gonna give a young brother who feel that way? Like, he more so looking at the side of who not supporting versus he got a following. He ain't paying attention to the people that is tapping in, commenting, or sharing this shit.
Hey, I'm gonna let them man or women, I'm gonna let them just have their little moment on God, cause I done had my moments. But then I'm gonna just be on some, like, you just can't look at it like that. You really just gotta goddamn step how you gonna step. You gotta do that shit for the people who are looking at you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be focused on nobody who ain't even looking, bro. You can't, like, man, fuck them folk for real, for real. Like, you gotta look at the folk like who streaming your shit, who post your shit. These folk posting your shit, having your shit in they phone, sending your shit, man, all type of shit, bro. You gotta fuck with them type of people, bro. You cannot be focused on the folk who, oh, why they ain't listen to my shit, but they still watching my story, but Shawty posted this and she doing weird shit, but bruh acting like a lame. Like, you can't even really be phased by that. You just gotta keep going hard as an artist, like, and stand on what you standing on, what you doing it for. You doing it for your family, you doing it for your kids, you doing it for the money, you doing it for the fame, you doing it for the goddamn recognition, whatever you doing it for. That's why you gotta stay consistent. You know, man. I be like, I don't get no damn about nobody who ain't even listening to the real product. If you just watching me, that's just weird. You feel what I'm saying? That's just weird shit. At the end of the day, like, weird shit contribute to views, but man, just be focused on the folk who is watching your shit.
But you know what crazy though?
What's up?
Sometimes motherfuckers who just be watching shit, who don't be saying shit, they still be sending shit too though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For whatever their intention may be, whatever they got to say behind, they still, cause you can't always necessarily see who got them sending some shit all together. You see this, you don't know what they got to say.
You can see that shit though now on Instagram. You can see that shit.
Like, who sent it though?
Yeah, you can't see who sent it, but you can see.
You know that be getting sucked off.
Yeah, you can see
so
that.
So it's like,
but
shit, it be like, damn, motherfuckers still be goddamn helping out in the way too though.
It be all type of shit, bro.
Crazy,
like,
though.
it be all type of shit. You gotta think, like, you just gotta really be real with yourself. Like, it done been a couple of people I done been like, damn, I don't even like them, but I still listen to their music. It's like, damn, everybody a hypocrite or something. You feel me? You gotta think about that shit too. Like, these folks still gonna listen to the shit, bro. They just ain't. They might just be holding nuts on you. You feel me? Everybody ain't gonna congratulate you too. That's another thing. Like, it's okay if people just give you views. Everybody ain't gonna give you a comment. Everybody ain't gonna be like, yo, bro, keep going. You're the one. Like, everybody ain't gonna say that shit to you. You feel me? So you just gotta take what you can take, bro. If you can take the views from these folk, then keep going hard.
Go ahead.
They keep watching my story.
Yeah.
My story going up. You feel me? My story inclining. My likes going up. You feel me? If folks ain't doing a certain thing, it's like, you can't let that be the determining factor as to, like, why you stop or why you don't go hard. You just gotta focus on what's working for you. So shit, man, like, everybody ain't gonna congratulate your ass with this shit. You just gotta, and that's with anything in life. Like, fuck the music. Like, if you doing anything and you got any type of accomplishment, like,
if you got success,
yeah, like,
man,
it come with a lot of shit. But you just can't expect that. You can't expect that from nobody, bro. Like, would it be good? Yeah. Would it be nice? That's cool. Like, but you can't expect nobody to congratulate you. You know what I'm saying? That's where you let yourself down, expecting that from certain people.
The expectation.
When they too high, your expectations too high for certain people, and it's like, I expected you to do this for me because you this and you my dog, and it's like, just cut that out, and you'll save a lot of heartache and goddamn frustration behind this shit, behind your craft, whatever you doing.
Hey, I told y'all, Corey be speaking that shit you gotta hear, boy. I swear to God, he be speaking that shit you gotta hear.
Oh, God. Like,
hey.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Talk that talk, bro.
Sure.
That's you speaking, like, heavy truth, bro.
For sure.
You just said a lot, bro. You just said you could save yourself a whole lot of heartache and pain. Like, you could really, damn, bro. Damn. It take me back to just listening to Misguided, bro.
Yeah.
Man, like,
It's a lot of heartache in that shit. Like, if you really listen to that shit, like, it's a lot of, like, real feelings. Like, damn, I was sad. Damn, I was mad. Damn, I was, like, disappointed. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's just a lot of different, man. It's just a lot of different emotions and shit. I mean, yeah, it's just like shit. I feel like a lot of my songs on that bitch, like everybody ain't gonna congratulate you. Like you just gotta come how you coming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like real shit, bro. Like it's just I don't know, man. You just gotta stand on your 10 and hope that people follow and support.
Nah, man. Just from my eyesight, just from me paying attention, um, and you know being a fan of One Quan on some real shit. Like I be watching, I be seeing what's going on, and it look like you really get a lot of love, a lot of support, like a
For
lot
sure.
of like real love though, like a lot of people who really know what you got going on and
For
really
sure.
are behind you when I say supporting. You know what I'm saying? And like it's I admire that because it's like I know you done put work in. You know
Yeah.
that shit don't come easy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I mean, and I said this to a lot of people. Like, I'm just grateful to have people around me that still invested in me and what I got to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit really fire to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that I'm going up in certain aspects and just doing certain shit instead of doing it. And people, it's crazy. Like, this last album, it was crazy just seeing the people, what they commented and the love, like, on everything. Like, that was probably the biggest thing for me, but it's just keeping people around like that was invested. Like I dropped the album in 2019,
Mm-hmm.
and my second album was 3 years later. Like I'm really just blessed to even have people just really give a damn about what a nigga saying 3 years later. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like this time around I can't even play with them. You feel me? Like I gotta go harder for them because they going hard for me. So it's just that type of time and then shit, a nigga really just learn from that shit. Like,
Yeah. Man, look, bro, we didn't really touched on a lot of info.
for sure.
I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna go and throw this in the atmosphere because I gotta have you back on here for another episode.
What's up?
Uh, and I gotta keep it real with the world and shit. I gotta keep it real with myself first and foremost, but just to the people, like, I'm telling them what it is. Like, I'm learning this shit as I go. Like,
For sure.
and it's just gonna get bigger and better. I appreciate you for being somebody that believe in me and what I got going on, and I most definitely gotta have you back on the show.
Hell
Cause I know not only myself but the world gonna appreciate it just from hearing you today. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to get the music, like people love the music, but sometimes when people hear a person's words without anything else, it's like they tap in a different way, but it all just merges together. And I just wanted to use what I have put together to combine with you, bro, on this, cause this shit gonna be. I'm telling you, bro, this shit gonna be special, bro. Like,
for shit show,
they
man.
gonna appreciate this shit, bro.
For shit show, man. I done known Sabo goddamn. We met in 2017, bro. Like we done been locked in 5 years, man. I done seen this nigga perform. I done seen this nigga do shows, all type of shit, do photography, all type of shit, bro. It's nothing but respect when it come to me and you got now.
Sure.
You know we standing on business, bro. And it just like we just out here chasing this shit, bro. And that's what it's all about. You feel me? Like any opportunity I'ma pull back up, goddamn, and chop it up with. Produced by Sabo World, goddamn. You already know what's going on and shit. We just gonna do big and better, like you said, bro. More shit coming, bro. Like
OT Dub,
locked
man,
in.
on the way, man.
For
On
shit
the
show.
way, man. On the
For
way.
sure.
But check it, world. I really do hope y'all appreciated this episode here. This was another episode of Produced by Sabo World. And check it, man. Y'all stay tuned for next week's episode. We out.
Yeah.
Okay, Sabo. Is this what we're really doing?